Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my guest design team project for Medieval Mirage, and it has been forever since I said I would do some design team work for Jarf. Her images are so beautiful and she's just one of the nicest people you'll ever come across. I just adore her, but I decided to use her Baroque Beauties add-on, and I used the Tapestry of Time TN digital kit, and then I also used the shabby chic textures just for like on the reverse side of some of the pages that I needed like an antique coffee stained look. So let's take a look at what I did. I did a soft cover, and I printed the images on a inkjet fabric, and then I've sewn around this one just for some added detailing, but I ironed them on, so they really don't need to be sewn on, which is good for people that don't want to sew but want to attach it to their fabric. This has like a trifold design to it. The third trifold is just really just to keep things secure if you wanted to close it that way and then tie it up, and that way things wouldn't fall out. Or you can just leave it like this if you want the vintage lace to be seen. Here I've covered up the stitching with some frayed fabric that has some script written on it. And here I've created a little textile flap just to cover up some notes. And here you have access to the little label too, so if you wanted to remove it and put something else there, you could. This is a vellum print. I believe this is actually from another person's digital kit. It was next to her files, and so I thought it was hers, but I think it might be somebody else's. Here, this is a book page from a book that was dated in the 1600s. I got that from Kelly at Book and Paper Arts. I bought one of her French book boxes, and they are absolutely wonderful, just full of wonderful antique ephemera. Here I've just added some blank music paper that I aged up, a doily, some vintage music sheet. This is a French vintage tag. This is one of Jarf's beautiful images. And here I've added one of her little envelopes, and I made sure to print on the back side with one of her shabby chic textures so it looks nice and old inside too. It's just so pretty. This is part of her TN. This is again one of the shabby chic papers, and this is her TN set that she had. And this journal, it would be great just for keeping track of your to-do lists daily. It's just so pretty. Here I've added this is from one of my vintage furniture books, some vintage ledger. Just so beautiful, so feminine. And I like the colors are really subdued. Some vintage gardening, again from that vintage furniture book. Some lightly aged paper, Here I've made a vellum pocket. Some journaling cards that I made with her Baroque Beauties. I think this was the add-on. And here I've added a reproduction of an antique receipt that I have. I think I got this from Kelly's kit. Either that or it's from the French Cottage. I'll leave the links below. Some beautiful vintage lace trim. And here I've made a pocket in the middle just to hide the stitching. And here we have another one of those little envelopes. So pretty. Just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Here I've added some journaling cards. And this is one of my digital documents I have, and I printed it out on that homemade paper. And the original is like was done on a vellum, and this actually feels almost very similar to the antique one I own. I'm parting with it. I didn't really want to, but I think it looks really nice in this journal, so I am going to let it go. And I'll probably include some extra ephemera too that goes with the kit too, whoever ends up with this. But really appreciate you taking the time to stop in and check this out. I'm going to be sharing a tutorial on my channel on how I aged up the fabric that's for the inkjet, just because it is an iron-on, and there is a technique to doing it in order to age it up. Otherwise, the image is pretty white, so that's why I wanted it a little bit more of an antique look to it. This is how it looked when I aged it up. So, but I will be posting that video shortly. But I really appreciate everyone that is new to my channel and those that have followed me from the get-go. But I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Take care, everybody. Bye.